Dating a narcissist is a lot of work. At the end of the day, you'll find yourself exhausted and questioning why you even decided to get into a relationship with them in the first place. So, in this video, I'll be sharing with you some tips on how to spot a narcissist on a first date. So, on that first date, you can tell that they are narcissistic, and if that's not something you want to get entangled with, you get a chance to take a walk because now you already know the kind of person that they are. You don't want to miss this video. All right. If you're ready for the show, I am ready. So let's dive into it. So the first tip on how to spot a narcissist on a first date is that they solely plan the entire date. They take over everything. Don't get me wrong, it's okay for someone to plan ahead. It's okay for someone to want to make sure that everything is fine, but it's a date and they're not the only one going on that date. Okay, you're also going on that date. And the least they could do is to get your opinion. They could try to get you involved in the planning process, for instance, instead of just deciding on their own that you guys are going to XYZ. How about asking you if you're okay with going to XYZ? How about asking you about the places you would like to go? You're going on that date, aren't you? It's a date for two. And they don't just stop at picking out the venue and the activities. Instead of them allowing you to, make your own choices in terms of meals and drinks, they could actually decide for you. It's crazy. And in their head, they think they're being helpful and nice and sweet. But what it actually means is that they are narcissistic and they can't resist the urge to make everything about themselves. The second tip on how to spot a narcissist on a first date is that they are unnecessarily picky. It's okay to know what you want, all right? It's okay to think highly of yourself and say, this is good enough for me, and that's not good enough for me. I'm not going to accept this if it's not good enough. But where do you draw the line? Narcissists don't know where to draw the line. They are unnecessarily picky and they just like to create a scene over the smallest things. Say, for instance, you guys are in a restaurant and beforehand you already booked a table. You arrive at the table and really there's nothing bad with that table. It's okay. But they begin to look around and they feel like other people's tables or some other person's table is better than theirs, than yours. So they want to change tables. They begin to make others an unnecessary demands because they feel like they are the star of the show, the center of attention. And you have to sit there and watch all of that unfold. So if you notice that in the course of your date, the person is being unnecessarily picky, they are making issues out of nothing when things look okay to you. Things don't look okay to them. They want this, they want that, and they begin to throw a tantrum if it seems like they're not being heard or that they're not getting exactly what they want. They throw tantrums like they're kids. I mean, that is classic narcissist behavior, being unnecessarily picky and choosy and creating a scene when there's absolutely no need for that. The third tip on how to spot a narcissist on a first date is that they feel like they are better than the staff and they are rude to them. You guys arrive and you can tell from their attitude that they think that the staff are beneath them. And it shows in the way they talk to them, the way they address them, they are rude. They don't speak to them with respect. They don't show them any respect. They just feel like, just because you're a waiter here, I can talk to you however I want to, and you have no right to, say anything back to me because I am paid for your services. That is totally unacceptable. There's dignity in labor. Doesn't matter what anybody is doing, what kind of job they are doing, as long as it is legit and they're not hurting anybody in the process, they deserve to be respected. But that is not in a narcissist's dictionary. No, they go around being disrespectful to people, especially when these people are serving them or offering them a service. So if you're on your first date and you notice that that person is being rude to the staff, the waiters, and other people, attending to you, that is a red flag. I mean, why would you want to be with someone who is rude to other people if they could be rude to others? It's just a matter of time before they become rude to you as well. The fourth tip on how to spot a narcissist on a first date is that they can't stop talking about themselves. You see, narcissists love the sound of their own voice. They could go on and on. And it's not just that they're talking about themselves, they are bragging. They feel like the world revolves around them. They like to be in the spotlight. So you guys are on a date, and instead of them to get to know you as much as you want to know them, they make the entire conversation about themselves. They tell you this and that, and you can tell that they are bragging. They want you to feel like they are all that. And it's okay for one to be proud of their achievements, for one to feel good about how far they've come in life. But when you're trying to get to know someone else, especially on a first date, you also give them a chance to express themselves. You don't make everything about yourself. It's a date. There's someone else at the table. Let them talk, let them express themselves. But that doesn't work with a narcissist. They can go on and on and on. Even when you try to say something, they could shut you up. They could cut you short rudely. And they don't even see anything wrong in doing that. So if that person makes your date all about themselves, they could be a classic narcissist. The fifth tip on how to spot a narcissist on arrival is that they complain about every person in their life. They complain about people so much, and they are doing this just so you feel for them, you feel sorry for them, so you feel like they are such a nice person. Everybody in their life can't be bad. I know that some people aren't so cool, but you can't tell me that everybody in your life is bad. As you continue to complain about others, how about yourself? I mean, you can't be perfect. If you're going to talk trash about others, you should at least say some trash about yourself too. But a narcissist doesn't think so. They just keep complaining about this person and that person, how everyone has betrayed them, how everyone has disappointed them, how they were good to people and they treated them badly without taking any responsibility for the role they played in those situations. So if they're always complaining about other people, you guys are on a date and they go on and on complaining about other people. Mind you, they're not talking about those people because they care about those people. They're talking about those people just so you could, see them as a really nice person. At the end of the day, it's about them. So if they're telling you that someone did something bad to them, they are in the picture. They like to be in the spotlight. So every story they tell you has a way of coming back to them, has a way of making them the center of attention. That's it. These tips will help you identify a narcissist on your first date before you get so deeply involved with them. I made a video on how to ensure that your first date goes well. You don't want to take any chances. Remember, first dates are an opportunity for you to make a very good first impression. All right, check out the video. right here. My name is Chris Odogu, and I had so much fun talking to you in this video. Feel free to take a look around my channel. You'll find lots of other interesting videos. If you haven't subscribed already, this is a good time to do so. All right, subscribe and also turn on the notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Drop a comment, like the video, and share it with your loved ones. See you in the next one.